If you are struggling and you are keep searching for a way that can prevent any duplicate value in a specific column like that, then you are in the right place, because in today's video I'll show you exactly how to do that, how to prevent any duplicate value for a specific column or even in multiple columns as well, without using any coding, without VBA, just a few steps, and I'll take you through the process step by step. Stay tuned. First, let's think about it in a theoretical way. What does it mean that this list is a unique list? That means any value, if I try to use a COUNTIF function to count each value of this list along the entire list, it will give me only one. So let's try that to confirm before beginning. So we will type equal COUNTIF, select the entire range and then comma, then select this single value. Then I can drag it to the bottom. It's 1. This is a unique list. So how can I do that? How can I implement that to prevent any user or even myself to add an already existing value? All we need to do is to use a data validation tool that embedded in Excel. So if we have this single list like that, we need to select the entire list just to apply the data validation to the entire list, and then go to data menu and go for data validation. Then from settings, we will select allow and then choose custom. For the formula here, we will use the same formula we used before to confirm we have a unique value or a unique list, but with a very minor change. So we will type equal COUNTIF and then open a bracket. We will select the entire column B, then comma. We will put our condition, and as long as we are trying to implement that condition to the entire list, we will start with the very first cell in our column. So we will start with that, close our bracket, and then this is a small modification because the formula in the data validation window will allow only the data that meet the requirements I'm typing in this formula area. So my condition, and the only condition I have, is to make it equal 1, because if the result of this formula is more than or greater than 1, it means that this value I'm entering is a duplicated value. So I'll press OK. Then let's try to duplicate any value. Let's clear this one and start typing CST dash. For example, we will try to duplicate this one in row 15. So we will type 4, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2 and press enter. Now we have this message. It tells me that this value doesn't match the data validation restriction. So how can we edit this message with any other wording? All we need to do is to reselect our entire column, go to the data validation and go for error alert. Then we will choose the style of the message, whether it was stop, warning and information. We'll keep it as stop. For example, we will type the title as duplicated value and then go for the error message itself and type this value is duplicated. Try to use or to enter another unique value. Then press enter. Let's try that again. So we'll start typing CST dash 467712 and then press enter. Now we have the data or the message we already entered in the data validation tool. We have a duplicated value. This value is duplicated. Try to enter another unique value. Okay, but what if we have a multiple columns and we need to apply that to the multiple columns, which means I don't want this message to be displayed in my screen if only the customer ID is duplicated or the invoice number is duplicated. I need both. So I need this message to be displayed in my screen if the customer ID and invoice number are both duplicated. At this point, we will select the entire two columns and go for data, then data validation, go for stop and title, let's say duplicated value, and the message, the value is not unique, and then go for setting, choose allow, custom, and for the formula we will use a similar formula which is COUNTIFs. So we'll start with equal COUNTIFs and then open our bracket, select the first column and then comma, select the criteria, which is B1, then comma, select the second column, entire second column, then comma, and the first cell, then close our bracket, and then put our condition, which is equal 1. But before pressing OK, just you need to make sure that you fix all the data or all the range you have here. For example, we will fix the B column, and for B1 we will fix the B. We will fix the entire C column by pressing F4 from our keyboard, and C1 we will fix column C. Then we can press OK or press enter. Let's try to have a duplicate with a random line. For example, we will duplicate the line number 10. So we'll start with CST-490642 and press enter. If you notice that we didn't have any displayed error, we don't have any error for that because we just made one condition, but we have two conditions regarding the column B and column C. So let's try to apply that and also duplicate the invoice number and type INV-802945 and press enter. Now, because the two conditions are met, it showed or displayed this error message that the value is not unique and we need to enter a unique value. So if we try to enter any random number for invoice and press enter, we will have it without any errors. It's easy, right? Finally, remember that the file used in this video is linked below in the description. You can download it and try it by yourself. If you found this helpful, give it a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful Excel tutorials that save your time and boost your skills. And just drop me a comment to tell me what you need to see in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.